Hello, welcome to I'll Play Your Game. This is Mary Fuckkill for week 14, the final week of bye weeks, as we ramp up towards the playoffs and ramp up even faster towards the fantasy playoffs. Kind of a low scoring week for us this week. We'll talk about why. Thomas came in first place with 26.38 points. I came in second with negative 2.7, and Peter right behind at negative 6.16. Why did we do badly? Well, the best fuck of the week was Peter fucking Nico Collins at 10.2. The second best fuck of the week was Peter fucking Brees Hall for negative 1.34.
Wow.
And yeah, 8 of our 9 fucks went negative.
That's amazing.
Yeah, pretty awful. Yeah, Thomas did pretty well other than the fucks. Fucked Justin Herbert, fucked Marvin Harrison, fucked Kyron Williams. Those two weren't bad, but Justin Herbert was pretty bad with the injury happening. It was late. It just, they didn't need him to do that much.
Yeah, we just shouldn't have invited Madison Beer. I mean, she brought in her whips, her chains. She got too aggressive. Herbert can handle it. I'm done with that couple.
But you got good points from Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. You killed Lamar Jackson, and your marriage to Mahomes went great this week. New marriage to Bucky Irving looks like a good one.
Pumped about that one.
I love Bucky.
Yeah, that's
and everything else was small negative numbers.
Spot.
So nicely done there. Your marriage bonuses with Mahomes and Ty Warren are getting juicy. As for me, my 3 fucks were all terrible. Bo Nix, Trevor Etienne, and Khalil Shakir, who barely did anything.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with Travis Etienne. I was all over him, and he screwed me over too.
But yeah, Jordan Love had a great week for me with my marriage, and then that massive marriage bonus on top of that. Also, the marriage to RJ Harvey, scored a couple of touchdowns. Those were great. So they mitigated some of the disaster of my horrible, horrible fucks. And it was a good week to kill Christian McCaffrey. That was not a bad call.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So Peter had the 2 best fucks of the week, as we covered, but then also the worst one with the fuck of Sam Darnold, who did not need to do anything. Again, team did great against Minnesota. He didn't need to be much of a part of it.
Yeah, Brodsmer was playing for them, basically.
Yeah, basically. Tua was terrible, so your new marriage didn't look good.
I really had buyer's regret watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very disappointed in my new wife.
The kill of Genty and the kill of Olave were both positive, not by much, but you correctly called them having a weak game. Tyler Shuff, however, did beat expectations, but not much. It was mostly small point totals for you. CeeDee Lamb had a good game. Your other marriage. So chipped away at some of that damage. So let's get to this week. Thomas,
let's do better, guys. All right, going down the line, nothing to change in my marriages. Pretty happy with that. As Dan talked about, Bucky looked really good, and he got more touches than I thought he would in that first game. So I'm pumped that I bought low, and pumped you guys decided to fuck him. So that was big. I was sweating that out as you guys were giving your picks. My fuck for quarterback, I'm going to fuck the Stafford at 18.5. Love the bounce back against the Cardinals. What a wild game. I can't believe the Panthers ended up pulling that shit off. That team is so unpredictable.
And he threw his 3rd and 4th interceptions of the year in the game. Wild.
Yep. I was right to be scared of that game. West going east is always a worry spot, but that was insane. Did not see that happening. But
that ruined so many people's day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in the ladder considered doing like Rams negative 2.5. I was like, oh, they should win this, right?
Yep.
That's why I build in protection just in case. But yeah, well, the bounce back. I think this might be a 4-touchdown game for Stafford against the Cardinals, who offense is slipping.
I agree. I think that this could be a very high scoring game for the Rams. I'm thinking Puka. I'm thinking this is a big Puka game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some actual touchdowns this week. I feel it coming.
I'll throw them in the touchdown parlay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to kill Dan's husband, Love, at 17.6. Pretty sure this is going to be a ground and pound game on both sides. Low scoring, cold weather. I have trouble with QB kills, so I'm going to be excited to hear your guys's. But I don't like either QB on either side because I think the running backs will do just fine.
Mm-hmm.
If My running back fuck's going to be Chase Brown at 14.3, going against the Bills. Yes, they stopped the Steelers, but everyone can stop the Steelers. So I still think they're very susceptible to explosive running backs, and Brown is just a reception merchant. So even if he doesn't do it on the ground, Duke could have 7 or 8 receptions and get over this number.
Totally.
My kill, going to go a little risky, but I'm just assuming that Seahawks are going to do what they should do, which is focus on Bijan. So I'm going to kill Bijan at 20. I feel like they're just going to force Kirk Cousins to try to win this game for him, and pretty sure that's going to work out fantastically for him.
That's one off my list.
My wide receiver fuck. I'm going to have some fun with this one. I had 2 options, but I really like the value here. I'm going to go Jacoby Myers at 10.8 on the Jaguars. He and Lawrence just seem like they're on the same page, and BTJ came back and looks like I don't get, like, what is going on there? He just fell off a cliff.
Yeah, I agree. Like, whole middle of this season, completely absent. Just disappeared.
So strange. So great pickup by the Jags getting Myers, and it looks like they got a real connection there. And I mean, he's been over this in 3 straight, so easy to doubt him now.
No argument here. That's a good pick.
And then my kill is going to be a Doomsday at 13 points. Another section I kind of struggled with, but dude's been struggling for the past 3 weeks. And as I mentioned with the Love pick, I just feel like this is a ground and pound game. And I don't know, he doesn't look great. And the emergence of Loveland and the Moore coming back to his former self, I feel like those are the guys Caleb's going to look for.
Trying not to steal my talking points for later, but I think that's a good pick too. All right.
Well, Thomas, you took my number 1 running back pick.
Woo!
And one of my wide receiver fucks.
Let's go.
I was kind of thinking different on the wide receivers from Chicago. I was thinking maybe killing DJ Moore, but maybe not. I don't know. You might have convinced me otherwise. I wasn't sure. One of them's going to have a bad game, though.
Yeah, I'm not saying DJ Moore's going to have a good game, but I feel like the games you back DJ Moore are where they need tough catches.
All right.
Cool.
Let's see how many I take off your list, Peter. I'm going to stay married to Jordan Love. Just like last time someone tried to kill him, it's possible we're both happy because I've got him locked in at 14.9. So if he slides into that 15-16 range, we'll both get positive points. For my quarterback, talked myself out of that. I'm going to take Joe Burrow, to put up some numbers in his second game back. 18's pretty modest. I think he can crack that. And it might turn into a shootout. I'm not positive it will, but it could. And then my quarterback kill, turnabout's fair play. I'm going to kill Thomas's husband.
That's only fair, dude.
I'm going to kill Mahomes at 17.9. So if he gets 17.8, we both get positive points. Going against Houston, I figure it's not going to be one of his better games.
I agree.
I think that's a first where 2 people have killed each other's husband in a game. This is fun.
Maybe.
Yeah. There are other names I like there too, but he's the highest projection of the ones I was looking at. So let's do it.
If I didn't have the marriage points, I would agree with this.
Yeah.
And down his ass.
I'll stay married to RJ Harvey. Let's hope he can keep finding the end zone. That was awesome. Not for my Commanders, but for my marriage. Let's see. Running back. Tempted to go Etienne, even though he's second on the list. I think he could do exactly what
projection last week, even though he had that big game.
Yeah.
Just saying.
He didn't do as much through the air, and he didn't find the end zone.
None. 0 catches.
But when we get to recapping our bets from last week for Petey's Power 5, I look forward to talking about Etienne.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go towards the bottom of the list instead, because I can't believe he's so low with how many good runs he broke off last week. I think one of them got called back, maybe, if I remember correctly. Blake Corum is just 7.0, and they are featuring him plenty to spell Kyron, and they are looking pretty much interchangeable at this point. So taking Corum at 7 flat. Running back kill. Yeah, I'll take the easy money. Ashton Genty, the Raiders look a mess.
He's
going against an elite defense. Yeah. Killed him so many times.
So many.
Highest skilled player of the season already.
It's gotta be.
I like him as a player. He's just in such a terrible situation.
Geno Smith effect right now.
Yeah, and he goes against some of the great defenses too. So
I would have killed Geno Smith. I'm not going to, because his projection's 10.
Probably doesn't hit though.
It's crazy, man. He's got Brock Bowers and his projections 10. That's just awful.
Yeah. I'm going to stay married to DK Metcalf just because of the marriage bonus and the relatively low projection. I'm a broken record on that one. Wide receiver, fuck. I'm going to take Devontae Adams. For same reasons Thomas likes Stafford, and of course he's an end zone machine. 16.7 there. That's pretty nice. And then wide receiver kill, forgive the pronunciation, Chimere Dike going to kill because Tennessee is going against Cleveland, and I just don't think they'll be able to get much of anything going.
Unless Cleveland goes for it on 4th and 1 on their own side of the ball when they're only down by 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could tell I'm a little bitter about that Browns cover. There's so many bad coaching decisions.
And Shedeur in that press conference afterwards going in on a reporter for asking a very fair question about a coaching decision. Did you guys see this clip?
Yes, I did actually.
Not necessarily asking him to talk about disagreeing with his coach's decision, but in saying that's a rude question, he made it very clear that he thought his coach made a bad decision.
Yeah, like, indirectly.
If you agreed with the coach, then
you just
that's not a rude question at all.
But you don't back your coach, so yeah, he's a little childish.
Mm-hmm.
Arrested Development is his story.
Also, what am I doing back in Shedeur? What do I think he's going to get 2 covers in a row? What the fuck am I thinking?
I didn't even do that.
Yeah.
All right. Peter, what you got?
Cool. Well, I think I will regrettably stay married to Tua.
You could remarry.
We're gonna try it out.
Lower projection.
What is his lower projection? How much lower?
11.9.
No. Yeah, come on. Get out of here. I'll take the point.
Need that point.
It'll either end this week or continue. So we'll find out against the Jets. My QB fuck is I'm pretty excited about this one. I'm gonna fuck Trevor Lawrence.
Nice.
So I was on Jacoby Myers and then I kind of fell off him. It's kind of weird. The sportsbook's lines were so low it concerned me. So I actually backed away because I thought he would have a way better game. I really did. I've got a feeling Brian Thomas is going to get in the end zone this week. Just got this weird hunch. I think Trevor Lawrence overall has a surprisingly good game.
I like the read.
It feels sneaky, but he's actually had some decent fantasy performances as of late. And I think that they will compete in this game. And they have to. Big divisional matchup. Huge divisional matchup, really. Like,
that division's one of the most exciting races in the South Push.
Very strange. Wouldn't have guessed this. Wouldn't have guessed both these teams sitting at 8-4 at this.
And it's not like who's going to win a crappy division. It's like whoever wins this division, we're taking seriously.
Yeah, it's strong. So moving on to my QB kill, I think none of y'all killed Shedeur, right? I didn't miss that.
Correct.
Nope.
We killed each other's husbands.
I think I'm going to kill Shedeur Sanders. As you kind of alluded to, Dan, I think all magic is gone there. I think it's just going to be turnovers and disaster. 12.03 is not a lofty projection, but I think he might undershoot that by quite a bit. Could be like a 2-point game.
Yeah.
I could see this being very, very low scoring against the Titans.
Are you saying 2 points in the game total, like 2-0? Or are you saying...
No, I was saying like Shedeur's fantasy total might be like 2 points.
Because I can see the other
thing too. Yeah. Somehow.
Over-under is set
impossible.
33.5 on that one. It's correct.
It is correct. So yeah, moving on. In running back, I will stay married to King Henry. I'm very interested to see how this game plays out. I think the Ravens might win this game handedly. And if so, it's probably because of King Henry. Thomas, loved your kill of Lamar Jackson. By the way, that was spot on. Crushed that. And I felt it too. And it helped guide me on betting that Thanksgiving. But I think that Lamar will have a big legs game in terms of running the ball. I think this could be it against the Steelers defense.
It's not running well, to be honest. I'm not sure that's going to be the case. I would agree if they do the smart thing and they just pound Henry. There was no reason for them not to keep pounding Henry against the Bengals. They were having so much success with just Henry, and then they just kept putting the ball in Lamar's hand.
Lamar runs about as, from what I'm seeing, maybe I've missed some plays, but he runs about as well as Trevor Lawrence at this point, which is fine.
He looks bad.
But
Yeah.
Not Lamar.
Not Lamar. Not the Lamar we know and love.
Okay. Well, either way,
So,
I do
yeah.
think King Henry will have a good game. Moving on to running back fuck. I'm going to fuck Saquon Barkley. Sitting at only 14.49. I am not overly impressed with this Chargers defense, especially in stopping the run. So even if they might be rated a little better, I think that tier of talent is much different. So I just think Saquon gets back, has a very good game. Running back kill. I think I'm going to kill DeAndre Swift. He had a good game, but I don't think that lasts against the Packers.
The Monangai era has begun.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like they need tough yards with Monangai in this one.
Yeah, 11.03. Wide receiver, staying married to CD. I think CD could have a very big game. How many points y'all think is going to be scored in this game? What would be your projection?
I've got it at 50.
Okay.
Yeah, 50 plus.
Yeah, I've got it at 50 plus, like probably 60. So, love CD in this matchup. I think he's a big reason for that. My wide receiver fuck, Dan, I'm going to go opposite of you, and I'm choosing Puka for this game. I think we're due a big Puka game, and I think Devontae is actually going to be a disappointment this week.
Dang.
Calling my shot.
All right.
Yeah.
What's Puka's projection?
20.88.
Hopefully Devontae's not listening.
Mm-hmm. he listens to this podcast weekly.
Yeah.
Wow. We'd be in the twilight zone. Moving on to wide receiver kill. On the heels of what we said, I think I might kill Zay Flowers because I'm not impressed with Lamar throwing the ball right now. I've never really been that impressed with Lamar throwing the ball, so what else is new there? But I guess if his legs just aren't working, either way, I don't like Zay Flowers. 12.31. Thinks it's a little bit too high. He had like 1 point last week. I'm sure he does better than that, but probably single digits still.
Yeah, the kid just keeps juking. He makes like 3 jukes in the matter of 3 yards and then goes backwards 3 yards. It's just like, stop, dude. 1 juke's enough. You broke the defender's legs.
Yeah, you
Move
ran
on.
back into coverage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's everything.
All right. That is Mary Fuck Kill for week 14. Let's have a good week, guys.
Let's get it.
Peace.